Hey guys, girls, Fish Finder Coach Hugh Cosquella. In this quick video, we're going to be going over the differences between channel 1 and channel 2 sonar for Lowrance units. This is a little bit tricky if you have multiple transducers in the boat, but we're going to look at the back of the unit and then go into the unit to show you exactly how to set it up and make sure that everything is working the way that it should. So channel 1 sonar, it's going to be our 2D sonar port. This is going to be typically a through-hole transducer, which is what I have on my boat. This is going to be the blue port on the back of the unit, channel 1. If we were running a down imaging or a side imaging transducer like the active imaging or active imaging HD, that is going to be plugged into channel 2, which is going to be the black port on the back of the unit. I'm going to turn the unit around. We're going to go ahead and get into it real quick by looking at it here on the screen. How I'm going to access this is by going into my settings and hitting the pages button. I'm going to hit the settings in the top left, and then I'm going to come over to sonar. If you don't have something plugged into the black port, which is channel 2, it will be switched to off. I want to turn these both on because I'm running a 2D sonar through hole transducer for my 2D sonar, and then I'm running my active imaging for my down imaging and my side imaging. So I want to make sure that I have both internal sonar channel 1 and channel 2 on. If you are running multiple units in the boat, then you're going to go ahead and turn on this network sonar if you want to pull information from another unit or send this information to another unit through the Ethernet yellow cord plugging into the back of the unit. I'm off the water right now. Obviously, I'm at my house, but this would be how I'm checking to make sure that everything is set up okay if I was encountering a problem out on the water. On the back of the unit, on the transducer plugs, you're going to see these part numbers and these shortened names for those transducers. That's going to be important for me here in a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come on this same sonar tab to installation. And you can select channel 1 and channel 2. This is where I'm going to be selecting the right transducer. I'm going to go ahead and select channel 2, making sure that I know I have an active imaging transducer plugged in. I would come here to the bottom and select transducer type. I have had in some cases where this doesn't know that it is an active imaging transducer, and my sonar, my down imaging, and my side imaging look like awful. So this is one of the first things that I check to make sure that everything is reading correctly, besides making sure that it's actually plugged into the back of the unit 100% correctly and it's seated well. I'm going to select active imaging. It's already selected. And then I would do the same thing by coming down here to the source, selecting channel 1, and making sure that I'm pulling the right sonar from the right transducer. It's not going to read correctly if it thinks it's pulling from, 83200 transducer versus a chirp transducer. The image is going to be a little bit wonky. So I need to make sure that I'm selecting the right sonar for the right channel and making sure that I have it plugged in correctly into the back of the unit. I take my unit off and on the boat all the time. This is one of the things that I always forget which one goes into which plug. This is the easy way to remember it. The black port is channel 2. That is always going to be the most important one, my down imaging and my side imaging. The blue port is going to be channel 1, which is going to be my 2D sonar. Hopefully this video helps you guys out of the water to helpfully troubleshoot any issues you may be having with your sonar. But that's just one of the things that I will always check if I start to encounter a problem out on the water. If you guys have any questions or issues about your sonar, or if you want to learn the best settings that I'm going to recommend for your 2D sonar, your down imaging, or your side imaging, go ahead and check out fishfindercoach.com for our PDF settings guides, or learn how to read and use each sonar with our video courses on our website. Check it out, fishfindercoach.com. Thanks for watching.